Hey guys, it's been a while. Just took a couple of weeks off with everything that's going on in the USA and everything that's going on in Ukraine and Russia. I just needed to take a break. I'm not too happy with the way the USA government's going right now. I think Biden is a fool and his administration is, in other words, fucked. But I guess that's what it is, and we'll see what happens in November. Okay, so let's get on to better and brighter things. I was asked what books I have, what are my best books for uniforms, for Napoleonic uniforms. And I've got a few. I mean, I've got a lot. I usually get into the Osprey, and I've got at least 20 or 30 books on uniforms. So what I've done is I picked out my favorite books. Now, starting out, I have Regiments at Waterloo, Volume 1, French Army Uniforms, and Regiments at Waterloo, Volume 2, the British Army Uniforms. These are made by Renee North, and it's the Ari Almark Publications, which is Arialmark, Almark. And you can see here, oh, I'm sorry, without my glass, it's an Allmark publication. Okay, that was brilliant. And this is a pretty cool book. It was published in 1977 by the Allmark Publishing Company. This was distributed in the USA by Squadron Signal Publications, and it was printed in Great Britain by Staples Printers, limited at Trafalgar Road in Kettering, Northamptonshire. Okay, so Renee North did these, and we've got a smattering of black and whites, which is pretty cool. So the black and whites have a description of what the uniform colors were. And then we got some color plates here, which are pretty good. These are really nice to use as a painting reference for your Napoleonics. And we're back in, and here we go. Very nice. And we're back into the black and whites. Another color plate. So we have black and whites again. King German Legion. Okay, so they're pretty good. Has a order of battle, Anglo Army, June 18th, 1815, which is pretty cool. Don't like that tape there, but so this is a comprehensive and detailed guide to the units and uniforms of the British Army at the Battle of Waterloo, June 18th, 1815, with 29 uniforms illustrated in color and over 50 black and white uniform drawings, with extensive text and full order of battle. So there you have your volume 2 for the Brits, and then we got the French, and it'll be the same thing. Renee North. You have the black and white. And these are pretty cool books. You can get these. I got mine off Amazon. So I usually peruse eBay or Amazon for any books. And I just stumble across these things as I look through old military magazines, like War Games Illustrated from back in the day. Now, Dragon magazines. So it's surprising where you find little tidbits of information that lead you to these little treasures that are hidden out there. I'm sure our cousins in England know these books very well. These color plates are really cool too. I really enjoy these. So these two books are some of my favorites. And once we get through, the artwork is good. The uniforms look awesome. Battle of Waterloo, the diagrams. It's pretty cool. And of course, Order of Battle of the French Army, June 18th, 1815. Glossary of terms. All right. Now, I love these two books. They only cost me, I think, like $20 each, and it was a great buy. One of my favorite books, one of my all-time favorite books, is Hugo Pericoli's 1815 Armies at Waterloo. Now, I've done a book review on this from back in the day, at least 2 or 3 years ago, when I first started doing YouTube, when I was living in my apartment. This is my favorite book. I've got 3 of these babies. This is my original book that I had when I was a little boy, and look at how beat up this is. But this book is fantastic. This is the book that I would buy if I was first starting out painting Napoleonics. This is the book I would buy if I was seriously into the historical aspects of war gaming and just history in general. It's detailed army order of battles. It's incredible, the breakdown. They put this, I'm telling you, this, I love this book so much. I don't even know what to say. It's just, I've had this book for years, and it's the color plates are fantastic. And, I mean, this is just an awesome book. It really is. It is just fantastic. This thing is just so cool. One of the best books for Napoleonic uniforms out there. Pick it up on eBay, pick it up on Amazon. This is my reference copy. I've had this for years. I mean, I've had this since I was like 12, maybe 13. Yeah, just a very, very cool book to have. And so this is Hugo Pericoli's book, 1815, The Armies at Waterloo. Is supplementary text by Michael Glover, an introduction by Elizabeth Longford. It is made by Seeky Strike Press. It's just fantastic. And just the introduction for this is the publication of yet another book on the Battle of Waterloo depends on a word or two of justification. And for once it can be said that there is no mere rehash of what has gone before. Ugo Pericoli, who is professor of costume design at Rome University, spent 4.5 years of hard work and detailed research preparing the costume designs for Dino De Laurentiis' magnificent film Waterloo. And this book represents the fruit of his labors. It shows in full color in black and white the uniforms, accoutrements worn by nearly every rank in the regiments of every army which participated in the crowning carnage of Napoleon's career. So it is justifiable to claim that this book is unique. As to the printed word, neither Lady Longford, who has written the introduction, nor Michael Glover, who has written the accompanying text and edited the notes to the illustrations, need any introduction to those who are interested in the Napoleonic era. Scholarship and literary skill have been fused with artistic genius to produce this beautiful book, a work of art which is as aesthetically pleasing as it is academically distinguished. Historians and model makers alike will find this book invaluable and vastly entertaining. Absolutely. Absolutely. A little bit of Hugo here is Ugo Pericoli was born in 1923, graduated from the Academy of Fine Arts in Rome, and subsequently specialized in scenography and costume design at the Centro Sperimentale de Cinematografia in Rome. Since 1950, he has devoted himself to the cinema, participating in about 100 films as art director, scenographer, and costume designer. He devoted 4 years' research work to the costumes for the film Waterloo, and the present book represents the fruit in his labors printed in form. During the filming of Waterloo, he supervised a group of specialists who every day for 6 months organized 15,000 soldiers of the Russian army who had represented Wellington's army first, and then that of Napoleon's army, followed by that of Blucher's army. The film earned him an English Stella Prize for the best costume design awarded by the Society of Film and Television Arts. For several years, he has been professor at the International University Pro Dio of Rome. At present, he is preparing a history of armies in which the first volume dealing with the Roman legions is about to be published. Michael Glover was educated at Oundle and St. John's College, Cambridge, and he served during the war in Tunisia and Italy and was captured attempting to lead a company of the Sherwood Foresters across the Rubicon from 1947 to 1970. He worked for the British Council, being for the last 9 years in charge of the educational television and radio. He is the author of Wellington's Peninsula Victories, Wellington as a Military Commander, and Britannia Sickens, and Legacy of Glory. He is married and has one daughter. Seeley Service and Company is 196 Shaftesbury Avenue, London. The book is printed in Great Britain. The book came out in 1973, and it is a fantastic book. So, out of all my books, this particular book is the end-all, be-all for me. Now, there are lots and lots of good books out there. We'll go through them. If you peruse my earlier videos from at least a couple of years ago, you'll find that I've done some reviews of these books. But up-to-date ones, yeah, this is my favorite. Now, this one's pretty beat up. This book right here is beat up. But what I really like about this book here, see if we can find it. I think it's the center page, maybe. Yeah, look at this. Look at that. I love that. That map is just awesome. And it's there. You know, yeah, it's just so cool. Well, guys, so that's it. I mean, I've got plenty more books. I've got Campaigning with Napoleon. I got Uniforms of the Napoleonic Wars, and we've got Princeton Hall's Arms and Uniforms of the Napoleonic Wars, Part 1 and Part 2. Again. You have these, which are pretty cool. And I'll do an in-depth one on this. I did do these. I like these too. These are pretty cool. And these are my favorite books, guys. So ladies and gents, these are my favorite. And this one here I thought was pretty neat. This recently came out, I believe in 2010, 2011, maybe. Let's see, about 2015. This book came out, and it's The Orphan Eagles, The Polish Armies of the Napoleonic Wars by Vincent W. Rospond. And it's, if you can see that, www.winghousepublishing.com. That's for $30, and it's a pretty neat book. Same thing. It's got the Polish uniforms this time. Very neat, very cool, and it's another cool book that I suggest you pick up. So that's basically, and this is the uniforms of the Napoleonic Wars, and it's kind of a historical book, not so much as it would be like more of a reference, not an in-depth reference, but it's still a cool book. I like it, and we'll do that when I have more time. This is almost at 17 minutes now. So guys, thanks for watching. Thank you for your concerns. I'm okay. I'm doing all right. I just need to take a break, watch what's going on in the world. And as a 60-year-old man, I wish I could go overseas and talk silly stuff over there, but it is what it is. And it's just, I guess, the soldier in me, or whatever you want to call it. I just feel bad. All right, guys, thanks for watching. You guys take care of yourselves, ladies and gents, commanders of all ages.